Oh, yeah. Best guy was Manny last year. And last year, busted his ass out every day and let him know about it. That's what we don't have this year. Freaking one that should have been is the other one that's who should have been. This lad's got that strength, and he just goes like, I'm thinking based on what he did yesterday. I don't know, who told me he's going to put it in 10-minute mark. No, they already were grilling me. Is he going to play? What's this? What's going on? Our high school kids. That's pretty cool.
Hello and welcome to the Thunderdome for tonight's matchup between the Bradley-Bourbonnais Boilermakers at 6-13 and the Andrew Thunderbolts at 13-9. This has been a strong rivalry for the past few years and is sure to be another great game tonight. Last time these two teams met, Andrew took home the win in a close match at a score of 49-39. I am Andrew Ariave. Alongside me is Mike Zwartz and Joe Salinas, and we'll be announcing the game tonight.
Thank you, Andrew. I am also looking forward to tonight's game. To start it off tonight, we got some Z's keys to victory. So first, we have rebounds. Offensive rebounds will be very important in tonight's game, but even more importantly will be defensive rebounds. Second chance points are a killer to any defense's moral. Second Z's key will be ball movement. This game cannot be won by one player. We need more ball. We need to move the ball quickly and hopefully get some easy open shots and maybe some layups. The third key tonight is we need to get out to a strong start. After the T-Boats' last loss, we need to come out strong and ready to play. They need to hustle and force the other team to make mistakes and get turnovers. We need to start out playing confident and play and put ourselves in a position to win for the rest of the game.
Absolutely, Mike. Those keys will really help both teams if they want to win this game.
Yes, they will, Andrew.
Mike, I totally agree with you. And rebounds is the first key that you mentioned, and I think that's going to be the most important because when I look at this Bradley Boilermaker team, I see 4 or 5 key players that are all above 6'4", and it looks like they might control the boards for tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. We have our tallest player, Jabril Adekoya, who's a game-time decision tonight. We see him warming up here. Against Stag on Friday night, he did not play, and he has been a huge contributor to our team's rebounding. Well, averaging averaging almost 23 a game.
Yeah, and if Jabril can't start tonight, we're going to have to look to Luke Hook, Jake Platt, and Jarvion Franklin to pick up the rebounding slack if Jabril isn't in the game.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes tonight. So hopefully he can play because I know we really missed him on Friday against Stag. He's also one of our key scorers, scoring 35% of our points on the season. So he contributes on offensive as well as defensive side.
As we saw last week, guys, Jabril did not play against Stag, and that really hurt us. And we lost ultimately in the long run. We really had no rebound control, and we had no sense of offensive presence in that game. What do you think we can do to change that tonight?
Well, if Jabril gets in the game, he's a leader on the floor, so just him being there will help the team's confidence because they know they're better with him. But if he's not playing, we need someone to really step it up and get hot tonight. We saw on Friday night, Glorin tried. He took a lot of shots, and they were good shots. They just weren't falling for him. So if Jabril's not playing, I think we need to look to Glorin again to be our main scorer.
Also, Mike Grenda could turn out to be the leader for this game. He always gets on a hot streak and could be hitting some big threes during the game.
I'm very excited. Hopefully G's got money tonight.
Absolutely, Mike. Hopefully he can bring out the clutch sauce.
All right, so in about 1 minute here, we'll see our starting lineups and do the national anthem, and then we'll see the tip-off.
The objectives of the IHSA and the SWSC are to promote the educational importance of interscholastic events and good sportsmanship by the student athletes, coaches, and spectators. In order to maintain the integrity and spirit of interscholastic activities as an extension of the classroom, the SWSC would ask that you respect the efforts of all the participants involved with a positive display of sportsmanship. Negative comments, cheers, chants, or behavior directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or teams will not be tolerated. During the contest, please be supportive and show your appreciation for the efforts of both teams as you enjoy tonight's game. Andrew High School thanks you for your support and cooperation. First, for the visiting Bradley-Bourbonnais Boilermakers. They come into this evening with a record of 3 wins and 6 losses. The Boilermakers are 6-13 with a record of 3 wins and 6 losses in the SWSC conference. They're coached by Alex Wrenchen and assisted by Evan Tinley. At guard, number 4, Bennett Schimmelfang. At guard, number 5, Levester Harris. At guard, number 11, Colin Holderman. At guard, number 22, Cameron Powell. At center, number 23, Corey Lacey. Now, let's meet your Andrew Varsity Eagles. They begin tonight with a record of 11 wins and 9 losses. The Thunderbolts are 6-3 in SWSC conference play. They're coached by Michael Halloran and assisted by Jeff Key. And God, number 3, Alicia. And God, number 10, Brian Coretta. And forward, 22, and forward, number 31, Brian Rachel. And forward, number 33, Taylor Black. The officials for tonight's game are Tom Flynn, Darren Sorber, and Larry Price. The officials are registered by the IHSA. Their experience and integrity qualify them to bring to the rule of the game.
And what a great job tonight by Andrew cheerleaders. And we would like to welcome back the Palms. They just got back from their national trip to Florida where they placed 21st in the nation. So congratulations to them. And we are ready for some basketball tonight. It doesn't look like Jabril Adekoya will be playing tonight, and that will really hurt them because he is this team's cheese to their macaroni.
And you know, Mike, I don't really like my macaroni without cheese.
No,
so
neither
this is
do
going
I.
to be a rough one.
So we'll see how they can play without him. So hopefully they start out with rebounds and scoring.
As Bradley gets the tip off, and Bennett Schimmelfinging gets the tip, passes it quickly back to Bennett. bringing it up, passes it out to the baseline. And it is quickly stolen up top by Jake Platt.
That was a great hustle play by Platt.
Now Luke Hook down on the baseline. Mike Grenda back up top. Brian Warja. Goran Leisha back to Luke Hook, who fakes a shot, puts up another, and makes it.
Luke starts off the game with money tonight. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Quick score by the Bolts, exactly what they need tonight.
Yeah, it's really a way to start off the game hot with a turnover and then come back and score it, so that'll start them off with great momentum.
Now Schimmelfenning, quick pass out to the wing, back up top to Cameron Powell, who passes it back to Schimmelfenning. Back up top to Powell, takes a quick shot, doesn't hit. Grenda with the rebound and quickly tripped.
You know, rebounding tonight's going to be a big key, and if our guards can get in there and box out some of their guards and get the long rebounds, that'll help a lot there.
Definitely, and that foul is on number 22, Cameron Powell, his first. Now inbound to Grenda, who passes it off to Leisha, back to Grenda. Grenda sees Platt open down low, gives it to Leisha, who can't handle it, out of bounds, Bradley ball.
It seems like they're playing a 2-3, but pushed up a lot more, so they got their the three big guys playing on the elbows, so hopefully we can get some some players behind them for some easy buckets.
Definitely. Now Schimmelfenning, quick pass down to Harris, back up top to Powell, back to Schimmelfenning. Tries to dribble around Grenda, can't handle it, and it's backcourt violation on Bradley.
That's a great way to keep the pressure up and force them to make turnovers.
You know, guys, what I've seen from Andrew so far, they've been playing man-to-man. It's been working very well. We've already seen a steal. We've seen a bad error by Bradley where they go backcourt. And he received with a travel from Andrew, but I think this man-to-man might work on Bradley tonight.
Absolutely, as Luke Hook tries to go in for a quick layup, but called on the travel. Now Schimmelfenning bringing the ball back up for Bradley. Guarded by Mike Grenda. Out to the wing to Powell. Back up top to Lacey, then back to Schimmelfenning, who gives it down low to Powell, who can't hit a layup. But it's got Bradley gets the ball back and makes a layup. That was number 5, Levister Harris.
Yeah, G was trying to push the ball too much there, and as soon as he got the rebound, he started to dribble, but he just got to hold that one and let the defense clear before he starts to make his move.
Absolutely. Now Grenda to Warja, gets it to Leisha. Hook down low, gets another shot in. Luke Hook's got 4 points so far in the game.
Yeah, he's going to be very key in this game because it looks like right now he's our tallest player on the court, and he's very athletic.
Now Schimmelfenning once again up top. Kicks it out to the wing. Back to Schimmelfenning. Now out to number 11, Colin Holderman, who hits a 3 from the wing.
Well, Holderland's got money tonight, so let's see if we can keep him in check.
Now Leisha, back to Grenda to bring it up. Back to Leisha.
It seems that they're trying to trap them as soon as they get over half court. So if we can get some quick passes going, that'll throw their defense off with their rotations.
Definitely, like you said, Mike, ball movement will be key in this game. Now Leisha down low, trying to back down to Hook at the elbow. Back to Leisha. He tries to drive, gets it up and over, and gets the lay-in.
For not being very tall, he's got some nice post moves down there.
Now Schimmelfenning once again, doing most of the ball handling for Bradley. Kicks it out, back to Lacey, or Harris, I'm sorry. And Harris called on the travel, turnover for Bradley.
Yeah, we should just look to take the bus next time. No need to walk there.
Now we have a sub for Bradley, number 40, Zach Hollywood, coming into the game. Now Grenda bringing the ball back up. Good pass down to Hook, who gets it to Warja on the wing, puts up a shot, doesn't hit, but Platt comes down with the rebound, tips it to Hook. Hook travels once again. Another turnover for Andrew.
No, that's all right. That was we saw some great things on that play, just with the hustle by our. We're undersized right now, but the hustle by our team is going to get more rebounds.
And the Andrew T-Bolts tonight bringing a lot more hustle and a lot more energy to this game than last Friday against Stagg. As you've seen already, we've been fighting for rebounds and working great in transition and scoring buckets. And Luke Hook doing a great job getting 4 points. Already has 4 points this game. Let's look for more plays in transition, guys.
Yeah, and there's another turnover there and a steal for Warja as Luke Hook makes an awesome layup there.
He's got a great start to the game right now, moving the ball quickly and getting down low.
Now the score doesn't really show it right now, but I think we got some strong momentum here.
Absolutely. Now Schimmelfenning once again for Bradley. Bringing it up, trying to find a hole to penetrate. Can't find it, gives it off to Holderman, who gives it down low, back up top to Hollywood. And it's stolen by Mike Grenda, who is blocked. And he blocked by Hollywood, but he's quickly called for a foul.
Goaltending.
Goaltending.
Yeah, must have hit the backboard before he came in and hit that one out of here. So that was great play by Grenda to get it up.
And starting from this game, Mike Grenda, our point guard, at the beginning of the season, he was really, really mellow, really didn't take many shots. It was more of an assisting point guard, but now you see tonight he's been a little more aggressive. He's been giving more shots at it, and you can see he has a lot more confidence in his play.
Yeah, I think he really needs, and he knows he needs to step up with Jabril out tonight. He needs to become a facilitator as well as a scorer, like you said, Joe. So timeout here, and hopefully T-Bolts can come out with the same amount of energy here.
Now after the goaltending, it'll be Bradley ball. He'll bring it up with score 10-5 Andrew right now.
Same personnel will be for Andrew.
And a sub for Bradley, Micah Bradford comes in at point guard. Gives it off on the wing, back to Hollywood. Hollywood trying to drive, he can't. Dishes it off to Levister Harris. And it's stripped away by Platt, gets the steal, tries to pass it off, but he can't. Bradley recovers, and it's put in by Colin Holderman.
See Gorham with a little bit of frustration there as they got that easy bucket off of a should have been a turnover for the Andrews. So let's hope we can keep our emotions down tonight and just play the game.
Absolutely. After the game we had the other night, they definitely have to keep it in the back of their mind about the game, but also work from here on so they can move on. And
emotions are good to play with, but we got to try to stay positive here.
And what I've seen from Coach O'Halloran now is he's more focused on getting the ball, very aggressive now on getting the ball and forcing turnovers. It's working great. We've already seen 3 steals already.
Now, Bradley, number 12, Matt Luttrell, trying to drive, gets fouled on the layup, and it doesn't go, so he'll have 2 shots. That foul on number 33, Jake Platt, his first. Now Luttrell with his first free throw. He misses off the front of the rim.
And this Andrew team really having to fill in big shoes from last year's team, won regionals with people like Lauren Leisha and Jabril Adekoya, as well as Mike Grenda on that team. Really strong performance last year, only had around 3 losses. And I think they've been doing a great job filling those shoes and doing an even better job staying on task and staying focused.
Yeah, well, last year's seniors, they had Mike Bobeck and Alex Zapp and Tyler Hook and a bunch of other contributing players that we lost this year. So we see a lot of the juniors stepping up this year, which is good to see. They don't bring the same height, but they do bring the same heart, and that's what we like to see here as T-Bolts.
Definitely right there, Platt with a shot from the elbow, but there's a foul on the rebound on Bradley, so Andrew will have the ball down low. Now Grenda inbounds it to Leisha. He's trying to find a way to get in there. Gives it back to Grenda up top. Down to Warja on the baseline. Gets the feed down low to Leisha. Finds Grenda, who takes a 3, and he can't hit from the back of the rim. Platt trying to come down with the rebound. He can't, and he fouls Harris. Second foul for Platt.
Foul number 33, Platt. His second foul. Team second, checking in for Andrew. Number 5, Jarian Franklin.
Now Bradford bringing the ball back up for Bradley. Bradford working on Grenda. Dishes it off to the wing. Back up top to Harris. Back to Bradford. He's trying to drive, he can't. He finds Luttrell, he dishes it down low. Back to Bradford, fakes a shot. Back down low, no good. Harris comes down with the rebound and puts one up over the backboard and in.
Yeah, that was a great hustle play by number 5. You know, we had 4 other guys boxed out, but the one we didn't came flying in from nowhere and just snagged that one. So we got to focus on our boxing out because we definitely don't have size against this team tonight.
Now Hook from the baseline, and he hits once again. Hook's having a really good game so far.
You know, he came into this game with money and he keeps it rolling. So
now Harris drives, puts up a little fade, and he gets it.
Now, if you watch as Luke approached him, he didn't close out very well and just came running at him expecting a shot. So when he put that shot fake up, he was able to drive right around Luke Hook for an easy bucket.
Now Jarvion Franklin in the game. Leisha getting the ball at the free throw line. Warja trying to find something. Grenda fakes a shot, gets it to Jarvion. And his pass to Warja is intercepted. Bradley has the ball now. Harris bringing it up. He's trying to drive down low. Loses track of the ball, can't get it. Good pass out to the wing. Back up to the elbow. Now to the other side of the court to Bradford, who puts up a shot, and he can't hit. Grenda's the rebound with about 35 seconds left in the quarter. Leisha coming up, pulls up a jumper. Off the back of the rim. Hook comes down with the rebound, but it's stripped away by Harris.
Oh, carry.
Carries the ball. That's a turnover.
That was great defense as we all went to stop ball. We saw there as Bradley didn't have many trailers, but we did a great job stopping the ball there and causing the turnover.
Now we have a sub for Bradley. Schimmelfenning is back in the game. Now Grenda bringing the ball up. About 20 seconds left in the quarter, so they'll probably be looking for one last shot. Leisha on the wing, back to Grenda. Grenda holding it.
I'm always a fan of these last second shots. They're always so exciting. So we'll see what we got here.
Now Leisha. Back to Grenda, who puts up a three. And he off the front of the rim, can't hit. Warja fighting for the rebound. He can't get it. And that's the end of the first quarter with our score 12-11 to Andrew.
That was a good first quarter by the T-Bolts. I saw a lot of hustle, a lot of guys on the ground, which is good to see as they come out with energy, and hopefully they can keep hitting them shots and pull out with a win here.
Absolutely, and for all of you watching the game right now, once again we're doing our Twitter live feed, so you can tweet us at #VJABBallLive, and your tweets will air on the TV.
Also, for the second half, guys, I saw a lot of good stuff in the first half from guys like Luke Hook and Mike Grenda, but expect other people or other students who, like Ryan Warja, as well as Gloria Leisha, to start getting it going in the second quarter. I mean, they didn't do that much in the first quarter, but they're really prolific scorers when they get going.
Yeah, if we look at our scoring now, we got 2 points from Grenda, and 8 points from Hook. So if we can keep Hook hot and keep feeding Glorin, who seems to be working in the paint tonight, that seems to be working for us. So we'll keep up that game plan, and hopefully it works.
As we begin the second quarter here.
Coming on the floor, we got Grenda, Gino, who just checked in. We got Jarvion, Luke, and it looks like Glorin.
Luke right there getting a couple tips from Jabril, probably to work a little more down low in the paint, but he's having a good game so far, but if he gets that down low movement, he can be a force to reckon with.
Yeah, that is one thing we're missing in today's game. We don't have a strong down low presence. As we see 4 of their players at heights of 6'5", 5 of them actually, and our 2 tallest players are Senny at 6'4" and Jabril at 6'4", with one of them being out. So that's something we'll need to work on.
As right there, the ball is stripped from Leisha by number 5 Harris, but he quickly steps out of bounds, so it'll remain with Andrew.
Throw it up to G, pass it over to Luke, back up top to G. Grenda swings it over to Gino. Gino's trying to feed it in. We see them looking inside. Grenda for 3, no good, but look, good rebound by Luke Hook as he takes a dribble inside and makes an easy layup.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to work down low, get those rebounds, and put them right back up.
All right, and now we have our special guest tonight, Mr. Nolting, here for some questions. Mr. Nolting is our principal here at Andrew High School, and we are very proud of what he's done here. Mr. Nolting, how you doing tonight?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. What do you think of the game so far?
Pretty good start. They're playing hard, and they're missing a couple of their guys, but they seem to be putting together pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. So what are some upcoming events here at the school?
Well, I tell you, we're busy this weekend with a couple teams going to state with chess. We got gymnastics and obviously boys and girls basketball and swim finishing up.
Yeah, and there's also the Just Dance event going on this weekend.
How could I forget about Just Dance?
Yeah, we were. It's actually for charity this year, so we're very proud to be able to donate some of our proceeds to the Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, no, that's a great thing, and it's one thing that I think that we do a good job of is when we have fun or we do events like that is we recognize and we give to those groups that need our help. So
yeah, that is great. So I understand you are a collegiate athlete playing soccer in Wisconsin. Did you ever play basketball?
When I was in 4th and 5th grade, I played basketball, but unfortunately, I stopped growing at about 5th grade, so I decided to opt for a game that was a little bit more close to the ground.
Okay. So if we threw you in a game like 3-on-3 right now, how would you do?
You know what? I could foul. I could use all my fouls. That's how I do. I could foul out pretty fast.
Well, that's good to hear. So at least you're trying.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, thank you. We invite you to stay for the rest of the quarter if you have any questions or just want to join in the commentating tonight.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds good. This is like the Cubs game, the seventh inning, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. We're working hard.
Now Schimmelfenning has it on the wing. The score is tied now as Bradley came back and tied it up to start the quarter. Now Holderman has it up top. He's trying to drive down low, fakes a shot, puts it back up, and off the back of the rim. He can't hit. Now Leisha brings it back up for Andrew. Pulls up for the jumper off the front of the rim.
Yeah, it's something we saw from Lisa last game against Stagg. He was very aggressive with his shots. They weren't bad shots, but a lot of them kept falling short. Part of me questions whether his ankle's bothering him again or not.
And right there, that is number 23, Corey Lacey, with the putback after the shot. Now Grenda back up top to Leisha. Back to Grenda, who tries to get it to Gino, can't, but Grenda comes back with the ball. Gets it to Hook on the elbow, puts up a shot, and he just misses as number 40, Zach Hollywood, comes down with the rebound.
Looks like a little Dirk Nowitzki move there as he made a spin and tried to fade away a little bit. See if he can hit those.
Great fast break defense right there by Mike Grenda, getting down low to strip away the ball from Corey Lacey before he could put up a layup. Now the ball inbounded to Schimmelfenning, back out to Paremba, then to Hollywood, back to Holderman, to Lacey down low, puts up a little hook shot and gets it in.
So, Mr. Nolting, what's your favorite memory from this year?
That's an excellent question. I think probably the first one that comes to mind, I kind of enjoy bringing home that big gold pig from Sandburg.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of a nice memory. But I liked homecoming week. I think, some of the events, school spirit, everybody was kind of into it.
It was a great week.
Yeah.
How long have you been the principal here?
This is my 4th year. I was here though before with as assistant principal when Dr. Gay was our principal. So
okay.
I've been around for about 9 years now.
Oh wow! Well, we love having you here, so thank you.
Thank you. I love being here.
Now Leisha fouled on his shot, so he'll have 2 free throws. And he hits the first.
I want you to go here and which way to kick.
And he hits the second.
Yeah, let's send it down.
So now Bradley, after the score is tied up, Bradley will bring the ball back up with Schimmelfenning at the point. Gets a quick pass out to Holderman, to Lacey up top, back to Schimmelfenning on the wing. And to Hollywood, who takes a 3 from the top, can't hit off the front of the rim. As Gino comes down with the rebound but can't handle it, loose ball. Bradley comes away with it. Schimmelfenning is fouled, pushed out of bounds.
And it's great hustle to see a couple players hit the floor there. It was a great play, but unfortunately ended in a foul. Mr. Nolting, tomorrow is pajama day. Do we expect to see you in some footsies or maybe a bathrobe instead of a suit coat? Or?
I'm considering getting a Snuggie on the way home. You think that'll work?
I heard they sell Andrew Snuggies at Walmart or at Walgreens.
Do they really? Well, maybe I'll stop at the Walgreens on the way home. So.
Also, I hear you're an avid Twitterer, so you can always tweet at a hashtag VJABBall Live for your shout-outs.
I will do that. I'm still learning, but I'll keep that in mind.
Now Grenda bringing the ball back up for Andrew.
Now Grenda's a player I could relate to.
Yeah. He's not the tallest one, but he plays hard.
That's right. He's a grinder.
Back to Leisha on the wing now. Gets it to Hook on the elbow. Back up to Grenda.
I've actually played with Grenda for a while, since I was in maybe 4th grade, and he's always been one of the smartest basketball players I've ever played with. Always knows what to do, always knows where to go, and always sees passing lanes that I never saw.
Yeah,
So,
it looks like he's got a solid control of the offense here.
yeah.
He also has those quick movements that get you first move. If he gets you, you're done.
Great shot fake and pass fake abilities from him, too.
Now Alex Senni, after getting fouled down low, has 2 free throws. Here's his first. Misses off the back of the rim.
We got a sub in, number 23 for Bradley, Corey Lacey.
Second shot from Senni. Off the back of the rim once again, so he doesn't hit any. Now Schimmelfenning bringing it back up for Bradley. Gets it out to the wing to Harris. Back to Schimmelfenning. He's trying to drive, kicks it out to Hollywood. Fakes a shot, but passes it back out. Back up top to Schimmelfenning. Gets it to Harris. Down low now to Hollywood. Harris faking the pass to Corey Lacey. He tries to drive, but travels before he can.
That was a great defensive possession, because the longer the offense has the ball and the more ball movements they have, you get pretty tired on defense, and it's hard to keep the defensive position with your feet moving and ready to go at all times. So that was great by Andrew.
Now Andrews, you can see they're trying to get it down low to Senni, but the Bradley defense is just collapsing down low, and they can't get it to him.
Yeah, they're doing a solid 2-3 defense here, so anytime they try to get inside, it's hard. So if they're going to win tonight, it's going to be with those outside threes, and that's what Glorin did just there with a great hit there.
Now Schimmelfenning back up on the wing. Passes it down low. Can't get. Now Harris on the layup. Gets fouled and can't hit the layup. 2 shots for him.
That was a very athletic play by number 5 there, as he caught the ball between his legs, maybe a little bit behind him, and he made a quick move to the basket. So we'll look to see if he can do anything in the rest of the game.
That foul on Mike Grenda, his first, the team's 5th in the half. As Harris hits his first free throw, bringing the score tied once again, 23-23. Harris for his second. Hits it again. Gives Bradley a 1-point lead. Andrew moving the ball quickly up the court now. Grenda in the corner, takes a 3. Off the back of the rim, can't hit.
Just a little long. Looks like he doesn't know his own strength these days.
Now Holderman kicks it up top to Schimmelfenning. Out to the other side to Harris. Tries to get it down low to Lacey. Back to Schimmelfenning for 3. Can't hit. Now Harris once again. He can't hit either after the rebound. Senni fighting for the rebound, and he gets it.
That's a great rebound from Senni, and that's where we need to see it from him all game. He's our tallest player by a noticeable amount of inches. So if he can keep up with the rebounds and have a solid down-low presence today, that'll really help our team out.
Absolutely, and the ball will stay with Bradley on that jump ball, so they'll have the ball underneath the basket. Harris inbounds it to Schimmelfenning. Now up top to Holderman. Gets it stripped away by Jarvion, fighting for the ball. Holderman throws the ball from the ground, and it's picked up by Bradford. Bradford now bringing the ball up with about a minute left. They might be looking for one last shot, maybe to stall for a little while. Looks like what's...
All right, now we got our sideline reporter, Mike Ritchie, down there. Let's see what he's got to say. Mike?
Hey, guys, I'm down here on the sidelines, and I want to talk to you about Jabril's and coming back from injury, okay? Okay, fantastic. You know, as I'm going to kind of get pushed back here by the referee, you know, Jabril, as we saw in the stat game, we kind of missed, Jabril's input, as a 6'5" behemoth down by the nut. I think we're doing better tonight. Obviously, as you can see the score, 23-24. We're keeping close in this game. and I'll send it back up to you guys.
Thank you, Mike. Great report down there.
I like the suit that he's got going.
Yep.
We got 10 seconds left, and it looks like a turnover from Bradley. So let's see what Andrew can do with the last shot here.
Now I think they're going to try to get the ball to Leisha. Might let him take it himself right here, or maybe kick it back to Grenda as they do. Grenda takes one last floater, can't hit, rebounded by Bradley, and they don't get the shot off. So that's our half. Bradley 24, Andrew 23.
Thanks, Mr. Nelson. Hey, good job, guys. I don't know how you talk that fast. It's impressive.
Is that good? Why do you keep on smiling though? Why do you keep on smiling though?
And we're back after halftime. So far, the game has been a tight one as it's a battle down low for rebounds and of the turnovers. Right now, Jake Platt has been working, in my mind, extremely hard for Andrew, hustling for every ball and going for every rebound he can. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I see him most on the floor, running around. He's maybe not the fastest or the biggest or the strongest, but, what I see out of him, he looks like he's the hardest working tonight.
Absolutely, and if he can get a couple more boards down low, he could get some points on the board and help his team out.
Yeah, that's what I can see tonight. I could see him, if he works down low, if he works, and he can work down low or outside, and he's got a lot of talent and athleticism where he can work pretty much anywhere on the floor. So let's see how he could do in the second half.
Definitely. Now Grenda starting it off, giving it off to Leisha at the point, who gives it back to Grenda. Now to Platt on the wing, back to Grenda. Kicks it back to Leisha. Leisha trying to work down low. Hook in the wing, takes a jumper, can't hit. And that's number 11, Holderman, coming down with the rebound for Bradley, and he gets tangled up with Jarvion Franklin. Jump ball. It'll stay with Andrew. Actually, it'll go to Bradley.
All right, guys. It's the beginning of the second half, and your team is down 1 point. What do you think Coach O'Halloran said to his team in that locker room?
I saw a lot of good things from him in the first half, and what I think Coach O'Halloran said the same thing, and he would say, if we keep working hard, if we keep our hustle plays going, if we keep our valuing each possession, and we just hit a couple more shots, and I think that's the way this game's going to play out. It's going to play out whose shots fall and whose shots don't. So Coach O knows that his team is coming in with a lot of confidence from that first half, and he knows that they can get it done, and that's why he told the team. He wants them to know that too.
Another thing I noticed is Bradley's been giving a lot of turnovers, but Andrew has failed to really cash in on most of them. What do you think they have to do to get back in this game and really take advantage of these turnovers?
It's tough when I see Bradley playing in this 2-3 defense. From all the games I've watched at Andrew, they've had that strong down-low presence with Jabril, and that's where they've scored most of their points, down low. And when you play as 2-3 defense, they're asking you to shoot outside shots. They're giving you those open looks, and it's harder to get the ball down low. So if they're going to cash in on those fast break points, they're either going to have to start pulling up with outside shots or really just go up strong and try to get to the free throw line. So we'll see how they play it out.
Yeah, and right there we saw 1-3 by Leisha and 1-3 by Holderman. So both teams are looking to cash in from the outside. Now Jarvion down low trying to work. Can't hit on the rebound. Foul called on Luke Hook over the back.
Yeah, Luke was just hustling there, and it's unfortunate to see that fouls like that called because there was no intention on fouling there. He was just going up for a rebound and ran into the guy. So
definitely, he's just got to be aware of his surroundings, make sure he can't get called on that. Platt working on defense there. Grenda gets a steal, finds Leisha on the fast break, puts in the layup, and it's good.
That's what we're talking about, Joe. He went up strong for that layup, whether he was going to get. He was either going to get fouled or he was going to make that one. So it was a great hustle play by Grenda and Leisha to be there.
Absolutely, and it was a great pass by Grenda. It was a smooth little bounce pass right past the defender, right into Leisha's hands, and it was an easy bucket.
Now foul called on Grenda. That will be his second foul.
Yeah, those off-ball fouls are tough. Especially when you're just trying to play strong defense. He was up in his face a little too much, I guess, and he was pushing him. So we'll see how Grenda reacts to that.
And
hopefully he stays aggressive.
Coming out pretty physical here in the second half. They've already got 2 fouls as Bradley gets a quick lay-in right there, takes a 1-point lead.
Easy buckets like that aren't going to help us.
Now Hook on the baseline. Trying to work, loses the ball a little, gets it back to Leisha. Back to Hook. Gets it down low to Platt, back to Hook. Takes a 3. Can't hit. Platt comes down with the rebound to Grenda, another 3. Can't hit again. Rebounded by Schimmelfenning.
It was a great rebound by Platt to get the kick out to G. Just those are shots we got to hit when we're open.
Absolutely. Now Harris working on the wing on Leisha. Back to Schimmelfenning, who's guarded by Platt. Now Harris trying to dribble around Leisha. Jarvion getting a hand on that pass. Now Bradford up top for 3. Off the side of the rim, he doesn't hit, but Harris comes down with the rebound. The ball's tipped away and kicked out of bounds off Leisha. Bradley ball.
Again, going back to those really sloppy plays from Bradley, they're really just throwing the ball around, and they were causing a lot of turnovers, but Andrew unable to get that ball and get it back and score in transition.
Yeah, Joe, it seems to me like the ball's bouncing around a lot on Bradley's side, and it just happens to be falling into their hands. So that's something that Andrew needs to work harder for and maybe get some of those loose balls.
Good defense right there on Leisha on that shot. Jarvion comes down with the rebound now. Grenda bringing it up once again for Andrew. Kicks it off to Leisha. Back to Grenda. Now to Jarvion at the free throw line. He gets it back to Leisha on the wing. Glorin with an open lane, takes a jump shot, and he hits it and is fouled on the shot.
And one.
That was a great aggressive shot by Glorin as he comes right up the screen. He sees his open look. He could have passed it or driven it in more, but he was open, so he took that shot, and it resulted in the and one. So great play by Glorin.
That's really his area that he dominates in, the mid-range jumpers, where he excels.
I completely agree with you, Andrew. And Glorin, a really prolific shooter if you give him the chance. Really part of the foundation of this Andrew team, and great leadership skills because of him being a senior.
Absolutely. Now, after Leisha's miss on the free throw, it's Harris. Dishes it off to Schimmelfenning. Platt working on Schimmelfenning. Now down to Harris. Back to Schimmelfenning. Fakes a three, doesn't take it. Down low to Lacey.
Saw Grenda coming across trying to get another steal. He got one of those earlier. If he can keep working that as he comes off the blind side of the down low player, he can get a couple more steals like that.
Now three right there by Bradford gives Bradley a 2-point lead. Back to Leisha on the wing now. Now to Hook near the baseline. Platt down low, back to Hook. Now to Leisha, he takes a three, and he hits it.
That was a great hit by Leisha, but I'm watching their offense, and I just see a lot of guys standing around. Glorin's not going to be able to hit that shot every time, so if they're going to want to score, they're going to need a lot more off-ball movement.
Absolutely. Now Schimmelfenning working on Platt, gives it off to Harris. Harris kicks it down low to Lacey. Puts up a little hook shot, can't hit. Jarvion comes down with the rebound.
And there we go with another sloppy possession by Bradley. Really contested shot right there. Wasn't very smart. Great play by Andrew in their defense to get it done and get the rebound and force a turnover.
Leisha with another three. Off the rim, can't hit. Hollywood comes down with the rebound.
It's great defense by Mike Brennan to stop ball there and stop the fast break and make him set up the half-court offense.
Schimmelfenning trying to fake a pass. He can't. Now Bradford gives it to Hollywood. Gives it back to Schimmelfenning. Now to Harris, who takes a little jumper. Can't hit. And rebounded by Bradley. Gives it to Hollywood. Now he's trying to drive on Hook. He can't. Back to Schimmelfenning. Now to Bradford up at the point, trying to lead the offense.
You know, Joe, you keep going back to the sloppy play by Bradley, but a lot of that we got to give credit to the Andrew defense as they work hard and they play really tight defense to tip the balls and get them on the ground, and that's more of a credit to Andrew than it is a flaw on Bradley.
I agree with you, Mike. And as we've seen from the season, Coach O'Halloran really focused on defensive play for his squad. And even with the absence of Jabril Koya, one of the players with most rebounds and blocks, Andrew doing a great job staying aggressive, staying man-to-man, and really contesting most of these shots.
Yeah. As we see here, Bradley is really trying to work down low for Lacey since they have the height advantage. But Jarvion doing a very good job holding them and not letting them get the easy shots.
Yeah, Jarvion's doing a great job working down low, and he's fronting in the post there to not let them get the ball. And when they do get the ball down low, you see that hook shot by number 23 there, and when he gets his arm up, he's over our defenders no matter how much they're jumping, just because of the distinct height advantage.
Yeah, now we have a timeout, and are we going to kick it down to Ryan Witchery? Witchery, you want it? And we will. Witchery has a couple things to say.
Hello?
Yeah, Witchery, you're on with us.
What?
Looks like we were having a couple technical difficulties. We'll get those straightened out. Now Bradley will inbound the ball down low. pass in for Bradley to Hollywood. Up top to Harris. Now the three by Holderman. Can't hit. Platt comes down with the rebound. He's going to try to drive. Good move. Gets the shot off, and it's in with the foul. Good and one there by Platt.
That was a great little fake in-out move and way to go into the defender and go up strong to get that layup, because even if he missed an off-balance shot, he was still getting 2 shots. So that was a great play by Jake Platt. Very smart.
I agree with you, Mike, and that was great confidence in his shot. Platt knew he was going to go up. That was going to be his shot, and he took it.
Like you said earlier, he knows he doesn't have the speed, but he used his strength right there to get the ball out on the glass and in. Now here's Schimmelfenning on the wing for Bradley. Gives it to Harris at the point, directing the offense. Harris trying to get to the other side of the court, and he's stopped by Leisha. Now Bradford, defended by Grenda, misses but gets the rebound, and he puts it back in.
Yeah, that's a rebound Sonny needs to get. We got him down there as our big man to get rebounds and to work as a down-low presence, but he just missed that one. So
now with 45 seconds left in the quarter, Andrew might try to stall here to get one last shot, or if they get an open look, they'll take it. There's Platt back to Hook, who takes the three, misses off the front of the rim. He can't get the board. Harris has it. Bradley ball. Now Bradley will definitely be looking for the last shot. Harris working slowly, gives it to Schimmelfenning on the wing. Working across the court, now to Holderman. Back to Harris at the point. Just trying to tell people. Harris drives, kicks it to Schimmelfenning, open for three. Off the back of the rim, can't hit. Harris puts it back up, doesn't hit either, end of the quarter. After three, our score is 35-34 Andrew.
That was a big defensive possession there at the end of the quarter. Just having that stop and going into the fourth quarter with the lead automatically has confidence. So now we're going to bring it down to Ryan Witry on the floor. What do you got, Ryan?
Hey guys, I just wanted to, I was talking with Jabril during the halftime, and he said that he felt fine. So I'm thinking that it may have been a coaching decision to have Jabril sit out there for a little bit. Again, like I said, he said he felt fine, but I don't think the coaches really want him to push it. Back up to you guys.
That's great insight, Ryan. Thank you very much.
It's just been a really good game. With or without Jabril, I think it's the cornerstone game for the T-Bolts. Back up to you.
Yeah, thanks again, Ryan. It's great insight. Yeah, the T-Bolts have been working really hard, and without Jabril and on his presence on the floor, it's been tough to handle. But our boys stepped up tonight. Grenda, Glorin's been doing a great job. Luke Cook even stepped up a lot. So great hustle and a great heart. That's what we see tonight.
All right, T-Bolt Nation, this is where it gets tough. If you're watching this, you are seeing a score of 35-34 entering the fourth quarter, and it's been a hotly contested game between both teams, and we're looking for a great outcome.
Absolutely, Joe. Now Grenda bringing it in for Andrew, kicks it to Leisha. Finds Hook down low, who puts up a little hook shot and gets it in.
That's some sky hook for you, baby.
There's Captain Hook Jr. Bradford to the wing, gets it to Holderman, who kicks it back. Or that was Schimmelfenning, who has the ball now once again. Now Bradford at the point. Schimmelfenning fakes a three. Defended by Platt to Holderman. Tries to drive, can't. Hook comes down with the rebound after it's tipped. Hook drives, and it's an offensive foul called on Hook.
It's a tough call on Hook there. Tough call.
But you gotta admire the confidence of this T-Bolt team. They really want to take those shots. They're being confident in them. Charging is charging, and offensive fouls are offensive fouls. But I say keep up the intensity and keep up the pressure.
Yeah, that was a great play by Hook as he went in and he tried to sidestep him, but he just nicked him at the end, and as he was just too fast and too out of control to get that layup. So
yeah, and as I stated earlier, they came out really physical at the beginning of the half. 2 fouls early, but since then they've only had one. That one right there on Hook, as the ball is stolen away by Jarvion Franklin. Good steal there.
Again, great defense by Andrew, and yet again, another turnover from this Bradley team. you can't win basketball games with turnovers, guys. I mean, am I wrong or?
No. Turnovers are any game. Turnovers are a key.
Right there is Luke Hook.
Turnovers,
on
like
that.
I've said before, turnovers can shift the momentum of a game in a single play. If one team's on a run, just one small turnover can shift that run into a run for another team. Basketball is a game of runs, and it's important. When you're hot, you got to stay hot.
Absolutely. That's what Luke Hook's working on right now. He's been hot the entire game. He's keeping it going. He's got 14 points so far, but he does have 3 fouls, so they may want to keep him a little loose on defense. Don't want to get him into foul trouble too early.
Absolutely, and as you look at the point totals, Glorin Leisha, your leader for the T-Bolts with 17 points. Luke Hook right behind him, and it's showing great prospection for future Andrew teams as Luke Hook really showing his leadership, taking shots, not being afraid to drive into the lane, being very aggressive, and I think he's doing a very good job tonight helping his team to get to the point that they are with a comfortable 5-point lead over the Bradley-Bourbonnais Boilermakers with about 6 minutes, 40 seconds left of the game.
Yeah, just give a real quick shout out here to, well, thank you, Joe, for that. That's a good point. But I just want to give a quick shout out here to the chess team who's going to state this weekend. We are very proud of our chess team, and hopefully they can bring us home a trophy.
Absolutely. Also to the wrestling team, to Matt McLaughlin and Joe Dvorak going to sectionals this week for wrestling. They'll be taking a trip this weekend. Hopefully they can qualify for state.
Yeah, it's an honor in itself to be to sectionals.
Joe Vanek, I'm sorry.
It's an honor in itself to be at sectionals, but it's even better to make it to state. So we wish them the best of luck.
Now we've got Hollywood down on the baseline. To Holderman, who tries to drive. Hook denies it. Back to Schimmelfennig. Now to Lacey down low. And we've got a push on Jarvion Franklin.
Yeah, it looks like he's back. He's backing him in the post there. He's letting him get the ball down low, and he's just trying to keep him. He's keeping him back using his strength. But the sheer height advantage for number 23 is going to seem to be a challenge for him. So we'll see how that works out.
There's Schimmelfennig with the 3, and he hits it. Now it's a 2-point Andrew lead.
And this is the point of the game where you got to have your seniors start taking control on the Andrews side and start having them show leadership. And as we've seen, we already got a few of them down there as Mike Grenda and Glorin Leisha are trying to lead this T-Bolts to a win.
Definitely. Now Grenda back up top, gets it to Leisha. Finds a hole, sees Platt on the baseline. Back to Leisha.
Yeah, it looks like they're extending their 2-3 defense to put a little bit of pressure on the ball carrier here. And they got one guy in the middle stepping up to take away that pass. So we'll see what they can do offensively to counteract that.
Now the ball is blocked right there.
Glorin just got welcome to the block party tonight. So
did Grenda. Blocked on his shot. And Platt, but he is fouled on that shot. So Platt will have 2 shots.
Invitations for the block party are flying everywhere. Let's see if we can counteract that with some free throws.
And you see this Andrew team showing great confidence in one another, passing the ball a lot lately. And as you've seen, that's great that you have a team that's really not stubborn with the ball, really know how to share it and create better shots.
Absolutely, and right there, their confidence, even after one of them got blocked, 2 more shots went up right down low, going for the same shot. They all have confidence in their shots and will keep trying that.
Yeah, you just got to work a little bit of a shot fake down there. If you're going up on the first time, he's just going to swat you every time because he's got a foot on you. So just maybe a shot fake him up in the air, lean your body into him and try to get the foul. It's better than getting swatted every time. So let's see how they work around that.
Now Schimmelfennig for 3 off the front of the rim, can't hit. Jarvion comes down with the rebound to Grenda. Grenda bringing the ball up slowly, kicks it to Leisha. He tries to get it to Platt, but Platt cut a little bit too quick to turn over for Andrew.
Just quick miscommunication there, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. We just talked about team chemistry and how great they are with their passes. But a play like that, just 2 guys not on the same page.
Now it's Harris bringing the ball up for Bradley. Back to Schimmelfennig. Now to Holderman. To Harris. Harris drives, put up a little floater, gets fouled. Doesn't hit, he'll have 2 free throws. You know what I've seen so far for Bradley, they've had mostly the same guys on the court. So, about this time, maybe some fatigue might be setting in for them.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I've seen this number 5 here, Harris, he's been taking the same shot where he just drives in and tries to throw it up. So that physical play will take some tone on his body tonight.
And, Andrew, that was a great observation, as you could tell from this Bradley team as they just missed the free throw. They might be fatigued out there, and you may be right. They may be running out of gas running the final stretch of this game.
Absolutely. Like you saw, the past couple possessions, they've been settling for contested threes, which could lead to more missed shots, more wasted opportunities on offense.
Yeah, and hopefully that also leads to some laziness on defense, and our T-Bolts can take advantage of that with some maybe backside layups and some cuts there. But they just got a hustle play there and a steal, and it looks like, great hustle play by Gorin to stop the fast break. And Jarvion just throws it a little bit over Platt's head.
And you see, this is one of these tips for the game, pace. They got to pace themselves for this game, and Andrew really should have just slowed it down a little bit after getting that turnover from Bradley.
Yeah, they got a 3-point lead here with 4 minutes left. If you got a great shot at a fast break, then you should take it. But if not, as you saw there, they didn't have numbers. They didn't have a great outlook on the floor. So that's something where you just want to slow it up, take control of the game, kind of calm down a little bit, and reset yourself to go back at them.
Absolutely. The fast breaks would help them because they'll have Bradley running back and forth on the court. But if they could set up their offense, they'll get better looks, better shots, and more points on the board.
Yeah, and sometimes if they're running around in circles on offense, setting screens and picks like that, that'll just put just as much fatigue on the team as running up and down the court.
All right, so now Bradley bringing the ball up after the timeout. Now it's Harris near the wing. Gives it back to Schimmelfenning on the other side. Back to Harris. Now Schimmelfenning. Now to Holderman. Now Schimmelfenning. Harris. Back to Holderman. Kicks it down low to Lacey. Working on Jarvion. Puts up a little hook. He doesn't hit. Jarvion comes down with the rebound once again.
Yeah, it seems to be that's the only post move Lacey's been showing tonight is that drop step with the hook. So Jarvion really saw that and is playing great defense on it.
And I wouldn't underestimate Jarvion Franklin. I mean, he's a three-sport athlete, and in the winter season, he played running back for the T-Bolts, and he was a very big part of their conference run, as he had a really good season with a lot of rushing yards. And he's a pretty strong guy. He's 225 and about 5'9", and again, a big force and someone you don't want to underestimate.
Absolutely. He's using his physicality down low, and he's working very well.
Yeah, not only does he got strength down low, but he's also got speed, quick feet, his ability to move around, unlike some of the other big guys that he'll be facing tonight.
Absolutely.
That was great help defense by Luke Hook there as he steps over, but just got his hands in the way. Looks like the foul's called on Glorin Leisha there. So great help defense by Luke, and Glorin just came from behind. It looks like he hit him on the hand a little bit.
Now Bradley inbounding the ball.
Full timeout, Judge Bradley.
As we have a timeout, you can see what Coach O'Halloran's going to say to his team as they lead this game 42-37 with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. And as we prepare for this, I mean, T-Bolt Nation, if you're watching this, this is a very close game. It's been hotly contested all night, trading blow for blow, turnovers and steals and everything in between.
Definitely. Andrew's really working. You can see the hustle in Jarvion absolutely down low. He's working. He's using his physicality, even though he doesn't have the height. He's working. He's blocking the shots. He's getting every rebound he can.
Yeah, that's a great job by Jarvion. And as an outsider looking in on the team, I wouldn't have expected that. So that's also a great job. You got to give props to Coach O'Halloran there for putting him in the position to succeed. So that's a great job by Coach O, knowing his team and knowing where guys will succeed. So props to him on that.
I'm sure he's going to stick with the same lineup here. They've been working extremely hard, getting the shots they can and moving the ball around.
Yeah. Bradley gets inbound here.
And here we go with the inbound by Bradley.
Holderman will throw it in here. Got it up to Schimmelfenning. Drives it in and makes a tough layup. Jarvion came over on the help defense and just missed it.
Now Grenda bringing the ball up for Andrew. Gives it to Leisha.
No, guys, I'm starting to feel like the hot sauce is being taken out of the pantry here.
Uh-oh.
I see it. Let's see what we got.
Hook driving a little, pulls up jumper. Doesn't hit.
Short.
And that'll be Bradley ball. Tipped out by Jarbian.
You know, their defense is spreading the floor a little bit more. I can't tell if they turned into a loose man or just a spread out 2-3.
All done with everything, just read them off.
Looks like an off-ball foul on Jarvion Franklin.
That's something we don't need right now, but that is his second foul, so not much foul trouble, but that will put Bradley in bonus, so they'll have 1-1 right here.
Bradley having a little trouble at the free throw line tonight, and again, it could have gone from what you said, Andrew, fatigue. For these players have been the same throughout the game, and as he drains the first one there, this game gets closer and closer.
Absolutely, it's a 2-point game right now. Andrew's got the lead. Second shot. Lacey misses. Jarvion comes down with the rebound, and it's contested by Harris. Now Leisha trying to find somewhere to go, kicks it off to Platt. Back to Leisha. Finds the back door, puts it up, and gets fouled on the way up. He'll have 2 shots.
It's a way to go up strong by Gloria and Leisha. Like we said before, we don't got the height tonight. Going up against a much bigger man, it's great to get your body into him and throw something up to get to the free throw line.
Definitely. Now Leisha will have his first shot, and he hits it. 3-point lead now for Andrew.
There's a little bit of cash money there as he swished.
Second shot coming from Leisha. He hits the second one.
I love that swish sound. It's so beautiful.
It was a beautiful stroke.
It's so natural. Oh, love it.
Now here's Harris on the baseline, pulling it up to the elbow. Pull-up jumper blocked by Leisha.
Wow.
He just got invited to the block party.
Looks like Leisha's sending out invitations to the block party as well.
Now Andrew slowing it up, using the clock. And there's an off-ball foul call down low. Yeah, it's
the foul is on number 5, Harris. His second, team's 5th.
That is an intentional foul, so I think they will have a free throw.
Free throw. All right, we'll see what we got down low after the timeout by Bradley. All right, so now we'll check our live Twitter feed and see what we got. Anything, Andrew?
Well, we have Abhishek Sharma just wanted to say, go T-Bolts. Same with, let's see, Nate Chanel wanted to say, great game so far. These announcers are top-notch. Thank you, Nate.
Thanks, Nate.
Abhishek Sharma wants to say, loving this dynamic commentary duo.
Oh, I gotta love Abhishek.
Make it a trio.
Trio. And Dan Yarl wanted to know, what is the ratio of the mass of the ball and the air resistance going into the hoop? Now, Danny, after our calculations here in the booth, we got it out to be about 2.814.
That is rounding a couple decimals. So.
That is a rough estimate, but based on what we got, that's our numbers.
And Andrew is in AP physics, so if that's wrong, blame it on him.
And tomorrow we will get solid numbers from Mr. Johnson himself on these numbers, so stay tuned.
Definitely. If you want to clarify that question, just go up to him and ask him.
Yeah, Mr. Johnson.
Now here's Jarvion. He gets a free throw after the intentional foul. And he hits it. Makes it a 5-point lead. He gets one more.
Just want to give a quick shout out to the Andrew Palms team as you saw them at halftime. They did have a great season so far, qualifying or winning conference, qualifying for state with a 4th place in sectionals. They didn't make finals of state, but they continue to work hard, making finals at nationals and placing 21st there. So congratulations to them. We are very proud.
Definitely. Now Jarvion hits the second free throw, and on the inbound, Grenda is quickly fouled.
Looks to me like Bradley's going to start fouling on all the inbounds, trying to get steals and work their way back, into back into this game. As they're only down 6, but it seems like much more.
Yeah, and they do have one more foul to give. Well, no more fouls to give now. From now on, it'll be 1-1 for Andrew and Bradley. And Leisha gets some time. without getting fouled. He keeps going. With the ball, it looked like he was fouled, but the ball gets kicked out of bounds, and it'll be Bradley ball.
The rest a little bit of contact go on that one. It's hit out of bounds from Glorin. We'll see if they can stop him on defense and get the ball back.
You know what, Mike? I think you're right. I think this Andrew defense, I think, is proving very well to be a good defense tonight, and I think they will get the stop here.
They are looking for threes, as that is Holderman who puts up the first one. He doesn't hit. Now Grenda has the ball, and he lets himself get fouled. That'll stop the clock at 1:14 with a 6-point lead for Andrew.
No, it's great that Grenda got fouled because actually on the season he is an 81% free throw shooter. It's nice to have someone like that on our team shooting at the line.
Definitely, that's what they're looking for when they inbound the ball and they know they're going to get fouled. They're going to give it to their best free throw shooters. As Grenda misses the first one.
Rare miss.
It'll be Harris bringing the ball up for Bradley quickly. Schimmelfenning puts up the three.
A long three.
Doesn't hit. That was a long three from way downtown. Jarvion gets the ball to Hook, who is eventually fouled by Schimmelfenning.
A minute left on the clock here, 46-40 Andrew.
Yeah, we look at Luke's statistics here. He's a 76% free throw shooter, but he's only been to the line 25 times. So 19 out of 25 sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I mean, I would take that any day. And free throw shooting at his level.
Seems like Grenda's got a little bit of a scratch here. Just take a quick injury timeout, I guess, as he gets stitched up with a Band-Aid.
I mean, basketball players are some of the toughest players out there.
Oh, yeah. You see all that contact?
Yeah, really, really rough, and there's a lot of hit, pushing, and shoving. And here we go as Grenda enters the game again. Free throws coming up for Luke Hook.
Luke's got 1 and 1 here. The first one, he hits it.
Cash money.
That is a 7-point lead now.
That's what I like to see. Free throws are very important in tight games like these. If they just keep making them, I don't see Bradley having a shot at coming back.
There it is, 1 and done.
There's actually 2, Joe.
2 and done.
There's 2 free throws.
Trying to go play on words there.
It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool.
Schimmelfenning trying to get down low. Lacey gets the ball, but he was blocked by Hook. Big block there.
It's really a block party now. Woo!
And then Leisha is fouled by Holderman.
You got to love this defense that Andrew's putting up. I mean, not being afraid to go out there and just block shots and everything.
Yeah, that was great hustle as Lucas. He just came down. That wasn't his man, but he decided to help. So
I mean, Lacey is 6'5". He just got blocked by Leisha, who is 6'2".
He actually got blocked by Hook. And Hook here is Hook's actually 6'4", so.
As Leisha misses the first one, so it'll be Bradley ball. Now it's Harris driving down low, gets blocked but fouled by Leisha, so he'll have 2 shots.
Almost ran into our camera guy, Nate Doberstein, down there. As Bradley comes back down to the line. Just want to give a good shout out to our camera guys and our production here today. We've had a great production, and here we go. Bradley misses the first free throw.
Harris' second shot. He misses that one again. And Harris goes up once again and is fouled.
We got 41 seconds left here, and T-Bolts are up by 8 points. As long as we value our possessions and hold on to the ball, limiting our turnovers here at the end, I can see a good ending here for the T-Bolts.
First shot from Harris, and he hits it. One more shot coming.
Bradley will make a substitution here.
Number 10, Bradford, coming in.
And here he goes, taking a lot of time with the ref, trying to get something out of the way. And here we go with their second shot.
And he hits the second. That's a 6-point lead for Andrew with 41 seconds left.
Sub number 22 for Bradley, Cameron Powell in.
Now they'll have to break the press here, and there's a foul called on Harris.
So Glorin will be shooting 2 here, no longer 1-1. It's just the 2 shots here. Hopefully Glorin can hit them and extend this lead, keep that cushion for the last 40 or 39 seconds.
Now Leisha with his first shot. He hits the first one.
That's what I like to see.
Now another sub for Bradley. Holderman coming in. Leisha with the second shot. Hits that one. Now it's an 8-point lead for Andrew, 50-42. Now it's Harris. The ball's tipped away. Holderman takes the 3. He hits it. And timeout taken by Bradley.
That was a long 3. I would let him shoot that all day, and he just sank it. So I tip my hat to him on that one.
That makes it a 5-point game. Andrew with the lead. And that was Bradley's final timeout.
What do you think Coach O'Halloran is saying to his team, guys, to finish off this game?
Well, he's probably just talking about how important the free throws are going to come down here to the end. I'm hoping he's drawing up a nice press break here because we know they're going to be pressing. I'm curious to see if it's going to be man-to-man or a zone. I would guess man-to-man here just because if they do get it in, they're going to need a quick foul. So we'll see how they come out, and we'll see how see what kind of play the T-Bolts run to break this press here at the end of the game.
As we get set back for game action, there is 31 seconds left on the clock as we believe Coach O'Halloran will probably send out the same personnel.
And I'd also like to give a quick shout out to the boys swimming team as they placed 3rd place in conference this weekend. Great job, boys, and hopefully good luck at sectionals.
Now Luke Hook inbounding the ball, gives it quickly to Leisha. He's not fouled. They're just playing really tight D on him.
Looks like
the ball's tipped away, and it will be Andrew Ball, tipped by Harris.
That was an interesting press break they had there. They just had Glorin cut straight to the ball, and it worked out for them. They had them all lined up for something more, but looks like that worked out.
Now the ball going once again to Glorin, covered by Harris, and he's tripped by Harris. So he'll have 2 shots.
Interesting strategy by Bradley here as they don't go for the quick foul.
Looks like they're letting Andrew go, maybe forcing an error, giving them a turnover.
But it ended up in a foul anyway, so strategy did not work out for them this time.
Here's Glorin once again, 2 free throws. He hits the first. That's his 22nd point of the game.
Yeah, with this next free throw, it's very big because it'll turn it into a 3-possession game. And with 19 seconds left, it's hard to get 3 possessions and left in the game.
And this is what we kind of expected, senior leadership from this T-ball team, is Glorin really not missing his free throws and really putting up points when he needed to.
Yeah, that was solid. Glorin with 23 points on tonight. Great performance by him.
The 3 put up there by Schimmelfenning doesn't hit. Jarvion fighting for the rebound, and he gets fouled with 10 seconds left.
Great defense, or great rebound there by Jarvion. He doesn't have the height, but it looks like he can jump pretty high.
You know, and tonight, for Andy's aces of the game, I'm going to have to give it to Jarvion Franklin because he has been working hard down low, using his body, his physicality. Doesn't have the height, but he's gotten all the rebounds he can, and he's worked on people that are much taller than him.
Yeah, I can't agree more. You know, Jarvion's really pushed himself to the limit tonight, and I would agree that tonight he would be Andy's ace.
As Jarvion misses the first free throw. Now Jarvion with the second free throw. And he misses that one too. And now it's Harris bringing the ball back up. 5 seconds left. Kicks it out to Holderman. Takes a three, doesn't hit, and that will be it. Now, final score, Andrew 52, Bradley 45, and we're going to kick it down low really quick to Ryan Witchery, who has an interview. Witchery's, we'll get to him in a second. He's just waiting for the players to shake hands so he can talk to one of them.
Yeah, you know, it was really a great game tonight. Very well played, very hard-fought game. Just what we expected tonight from the T-Bolts and the Boilermakers here. So it's very exciting, very close. And now we do have Witchery down low. Here you go, Witchery.
Not being able to be on the court with your team.
Oh, definitely, man. I just wish I was out there helping them out. It hurts watching from the bench, but I know I can be out there helping my team, helping the school out a little bit.
When do you think you're going to be back?
It's hard to say. I'm seeing a doctor soon, so I should know in a couple of days.
Okay, thanks, Jabril. Have a good one. Sending it back up to you guys. Signing off. This is Ryan Witchery. Keep it classy.
Thank you, Ryan Witchery. And now I'd just like to give shout-outs to tonight's production crew. We are directed by Mike Brennan, executive producer Nathan Chanel, awesome camera operators Jack Vellante, Mark Gannon, Nathan Doberston, Chris Youngbrand. And on graphics, we have Dami. Sideline reporter Ryan Witchery did a great job tonight. And here signing off, we have our announcers, Joe Salinas, Andrew Arabia, and Mike Swartz. Thank you. Have a great night.